This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. Screen here for Camara. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Shuck working from the gun. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Camara. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and
Shuck now from the gun. Caught by Vele on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and
Shuck on 3rd down. And this opening drive set it for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Trying for it with Shuck. It's on target to Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in a hurry up here.
that's good for a Saints first down.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 18 on the Seahawks.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
4th down, here's Shuck. Throw is caught by the back. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They're going to throw for it on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, Well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
That's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Shaheed coming in motion left. Throwing his Darnold on 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Chuck. Chuck pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. The extra point, here's Smith. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. To the left. He's got Arroyo. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
This is Walker on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Chase Young on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
We're going to sack.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Checking in by Hill, right side. He will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
There's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Seahawks nothing.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. First and 10 from the 32. Here's Walker running right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
At the 31-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Justin Reed has the INT. Into the end zone he goes. Pick six and a New Orleans touchdown. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for two from the one, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That one right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Donald coming back after the pick. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he'll get it up to the 27. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Donald. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second and 10, Darnold. Dumps it off to his running back. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Lante Taylor making the stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here, and this is third and 6. And again, it's Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
A gain of 6 yards.
Now Seattle going to call a second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Shaheed coming in motion left. They're going for this. Look at that power, deep left side. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing, Chuck. Screen here for Kamara. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
17 yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Ready.
Sign quarterback run here. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Point effort from Smith is good. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
You're set. Oh, lady. Set.
Back to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
2nd down. Walker's going to get it again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
We're all set.
Air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Walker on first down. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready? We go set. Ready? Yo, 80. Face up.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That's caught. Here's that shove it in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offensive line fast.
And the Seahawks.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule or takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
We go set. Set.
Throwing here, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun on third down. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready? We go set. Ready? We set.
They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He beams one deep right side. And they pick him off again. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Saints who have possession, Brock, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
70 Hawk, 70 Lion, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Chuck now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Chuck now on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Throwing the out route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
To give on second to Camara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Shuck. This finds its target. That's Hill. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Saints keep running away with this. The extra point. Here's Smith. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
Saints 35. Seahawks nothing.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's incomplete left side. The intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it's going to be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here we go, son. Hey, son.
Second and 10, Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Walker now from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Seahawks trying to do some window dressing.
At the 34-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Go, son. Go, 80. Red 80. Hey, son.
Darnold. Hits his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
Red 80. Red 80. Hey, son.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 4 at the Saints 47-yard line.
Now Darnold on to play action. This one's caught. It's cut near the sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 27-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they have 3rd and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Lady. Yo, lady.
They send Horton left. Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Yo, lady. Go set. Set.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Go set. Yo, lady.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. And the defender comes away with it. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. There's that man again. It's Hill. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hitting Olave on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
19, try, hook.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and short.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Shaw. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. Escapes the defender. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And he gets this Shaw all the way to the 31-yard line.